welcome back to Media Mesh, where I give you my unapologetic opinion on everything from music, movies, news, reality TV, and much more as we go down the rabbit hole all in 5 minutes or less. But this is going to be probably 2 or 3 parts, just like the last video I did on Kanye. And, I've always had mixed reviews. I hated his shoes. I hated his clothes. Wasn't so fond of his music. But when right is right and wrong is wrong, we're going to talk about it. Now, ironically, what Kanye was just talking about, far as this secret cabal of people that are shutting down things on his behalf and basically ruining his life, giving him bad deals and so on and so forth. That's so ironic because it looks like Emanuel calls on Kanye's West business partners to stop working with him. I could have sworn he had a interview the other day with Chris Cuomo talking about how people were secretly working behind the scenes to pretty much slow down or actually stop. They stopped a couple of his shows, banned him from Twitter, banned him from Instagram, and who knows what else behind the scenes. And now it appears that I guess this guy, and I don't know if he's Jewish or not, but who knows if he is, it seems like it. Well, he says that he's certainly encouraging the people that work with Kanye to pull their involvement following the rapper's anti-Semitic remarks. In an op-ed for the Financial Times published on Wednesday, the Endeavor CEO said that his partners and companies that profit off of his music, such as Apple, Spotify, Adidas, and his touring partners, should stop working with the star. And even Parler, because you remember when he was talking to Chris Cuomo, he said he was going over to talk to Parler to see if he can get a situation set up over there. So he also says West is not just any person. He is a pop culture icon with millions of fans around the world. And among them are young people whose views are still being formed. This is why it's necessary for all of us to speak out. Hatred and anti-Semitism should have no place in our society, no matter how much money is at stake. That is very interesting, considering that the so-called black man and woman in this country can be called anything, right? And in fact, a man can be called a woman can be called a man in America, and nobody has a problem with it. But if Kanye West comes out and says that he is also a Jew, then there's a problem. Now, I get the other comment as far as the DEFCON 3, whatever that meant, right? Because, I don't know, like, what was he really going to do, right? It's not like he was going to go and physically threaten and kill people. We all know that's not what he was talking about. What he was talking about is exposing what's going on in these industries. And sure enough, call it crazy, but it certainly seems like there's being an attack on him for speaking out. Like the image of how black folks is presented and how we show up in the world don't make a difference at all. But when you offend certain people, then the buck stops there. All hell breaks loose. You know what I'm saying? The world ends. Now you got to now we have to make sure that he gets educated, according to him, that there's no place in society for somebody to say something negative against a particular group of people. However, you can say whatever you want against black folks. They can be called the N-word. They can be called African American, Afro-American, black, colored, all types of names. Now that should let you know that something is not right there, right? What other people come over who are in American go by multiple different names? Over the last couple of years or decades, names just been changed from this to that to this to that. Huh? That'll make you think about nothing? You don't find that suspicious? Well, you know what has hit the fan. And Kanye, I guess he's going out as a martyr, because if we see him do another business deal, you would have known that he has definitely been on his knees praying and doing whatever he needed to do. Until next time, let's check out this part 2. Talk to you soon.